Howdy folks, this is Jim. It's 1/11/2011, New Year's Day, 2011. It's not used to saying that yet. Oh man, I'm running low on gas. Okay, well I was going to show you the mileage, but when my bike gets low on gas, it goes into this emergency mode. But I still got at least 50 miles, so I'll be alright. Anyway, I'm at the edge of the University of Texas at Austin. The University of Texas at Austin was established in, I believe, really got going in 1883. As early as 1827, when we were still part of Old Mexico, the state of Coahuila that we were in at that time passed a constitutional amendment that said that a university should be established in Texas, but it didn't really happen until after the Civil War. Texas was about ready to go with a university shortly before the Civil War, but the Civil War sort of interrupted that. So we got started with land grants in 1883. The state did a very progressive thing. They took land that they had reserved to give to the railroads, in exchange for building railroads, and they gave it to the University of Texas and the University of Texas Agriculture and Mechanical, known as the Aggies, or A&M. And that's how the University got started in 1883. In the early 1900s, the land that they donated the grazing and mineral rights of the land. They, being the Texas legislature and the people of Texas, donated these millions of acres of what was thought to be almost useless land, just mainly for grazing, but they threw in the mineral rights. And then in the early 1900s, they found oil on UT's land. And this pump jack here is Santa Rita number 1. It's the first oil well pump that the University of Texas had. And it made the University of Texas rich. And that's why it's one of the top state schools in the country with a current enrollment of around 50,000. Now, I'm a graduate of the University of Texas at Austin, so I thought we'd ride on the campus. I think that I can get around today. Driving on here is usually pretty restricted, but I think on New Year's Day I might get away with it. So let's try to see if we can find some of Jim's old haunts here at the University of Texas at Austin. It's a nice day today, about 57 degrees on the bike here. We'll turn in at the next one. A lot of people at the museum today. That's the State of Texas Historical Biblical History Museum. And these people should be crossing at the light, not out in the middle of the street. Okay, let's go this way. AT&T Conference Center is actually owned by the University of Texas. They do not allow motorcycle parking in the parking garage there, which I found out. Now there's a good view of the University of Texas Tower. That was built in the early 1900s to replace the earlier Gothic administration building. Nice tower. It symbolizes that Texans like and have big things. And get your mind out of the gutter. There's a fountain that is regularly filled with different colors depending on which visiting team wants to dye the fountain to piss us off. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Okay, let's see if there's a guard or if I can go in. I don't think there's a guy in there, nope. Obviously, when school is in session, this is 40 acres. We call it the 40 acres because that was the original piece of land in Austin given to the university. It's much larger now. It's got an auxiliary building where I used to work because they have a technology incubator there. And this is the Gregory Gym. That's the Joe Jamel Swimming Center, the best in the country. A rich lawyer who won a multi-billion-dollar judgment against Texaco funded that. Oh wow, this is really bringing back memories. This business school on my left, I took a couple of courses there. Okay, I was afraid of this. They've blocked off this road. I wonder if... Damn it, that's where I wanted to go, too. One lane accept bicycles. I guess this doesn't count as a bicycle. Do it all to hell. Used to be cars had a lot freer access in here than they do these days. Was that Stephen F. Austin? Oh no, it's Woodrow Wilson. What the hell is he doing here? There's George Washington. There's the main building. The engineering science building. Let's see, the name of it's in the shadows, so let me get close so you can see it. Okay, it says engineering laboratory, same thing. Oh, there we go. There's a good shot of it. I spent many hours in there as a University of Texas engineering undergraduate. There's the bike. I'm going to do my walk around. Solar bear, solar bear, solar bear. These are all the technology side of the university. The humanities are on the, this is a 40-acre square. The humanities are all on the other side of the other corner of the square, away from us. What to? Solar bear, solar bear, solar bear. I once got a ticket on my bicycle coming down through that intersection there, and the UT cop argued with me because I didn't want to show him my driver's license. I just had a student ID card. Solar bear, solar bear, solar bear. And one more, because I've lost count. Solar bear, solar bear, solar bear. Let me show you one last interesting little factoid. Isn't this a beautiful campus? UT heating and cooling comes from central heating plants with steam pipes and tunnels for the D&D players to break into that run all through the campus. There's one of the heating plants, and they have in the heating plant they've sort of memorialized famous scientists: Franklin Stove, Joel, Carney, Zuller, Edison, and Watt is the guy on the end. All famous people who did fundamental work in heating, cooling, and energy and thermodynamics. Thermodynamics was one of the hardest courses I ever took. I had to take it twice. I'm glad I did, because now I understand how an air conditioner works. This is Jim, University of Texas, Austin.